What's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody?
Everybody! Hey, the neighbors be complaining because we get
Neighbors always complaining because
why they recording videos at 3 in the morning?
No, it's because they're just boring AF.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Los Gresos. Los Gresos is actually the fix in Spanish is Los Gresos.
Los Greso. You got me a shirt that says I love my gordo.
I love my gordo.
The husky days.
Our video today is gonna be the top 5 things to expect in your first year of marriage. The things to expect, or you didn't expect, or maybe you did.
We're actually like one of the only couple in our group of friends also that's first to get married.
True.
People had a lot of questions for us, or just people in general that don't know us or just know us through like social media. There's always a ton of questions about our marriage. So we just wanted to create this video. We want to share this with people that are young like us or millennials like us of what to expect on the first year of marriage.
Hey, only been married 2 years.
I know.
We're not trying to give you advice. It's not like we've been married for 20 years. We've only been married.
We're not professional.
Yeah,
we're not counselors.
We're just giving you guys some of the stuff that we experienced during our first year.
We're gonna be as transparent as we can with you guys because I think keeping it real is really important, especially in our generation right now. Not everything is always so happy-go-lucky, rainbows and sunshine, because marriage is a lot of work and there's so many things that we don't realize until we're married. And so he wrote 5 things and 5 things for me, and he's never read mine, so never read his, so this is gonna be new. This is fresh. Maybe you can laugh along or who
cry
knows,
or fight with us.
Hopefully we don't fight.
Fight with us, bro. First thing that I didn't expect, but is really a true thing in marriage, first year especially, is the weight gain. That's a big one, and a big no pun intended. It's fresh, you know, like you guys are just, oh, let's just have fun, let's eat. You don't want to work out, you just want to cuddle. So before the wedding, we were like on top of it, like workout, get it. Every
like
workout,
meal prep, too.
Yeah, we lost a lot of weight for our wedding. I came into the wedding looking like Rocky Balboa. I left the first year of marriage looking like Rocky Road. Okay. So it's been a journey. So eating a lot is something I didn't expect. And people always say like, oh, you know, the marriage weight. I know it's not for everybody, but like I definitely have experienced it because, you know, for some reason I started like, oh, I want to bake. I want to make this. I want to make cookies. Yeah. Let's go eat out.
There's one point where I just stopped caring because I feel like after you get married, you kind of stop trying to impress each other. And you're just like eating so much and you want to cuddle up, Netflix, chill, like eating everything. Yep. Hell, ice cream. Yours is kind of funny. I should start off with like a funny one.
Yeah, you don't want to start off too serious.
But mine is kind of serious.
Hurt. Number 1 is my hurt. Number 1 is my hurt.
My heart is broken. So my first one is, you will not live in harmony in the beginning, especially when you haven't lived together.
Oh, so you want to fight already?
The reason why I say that, I'm just being real, because if you've never lived together, it could be with anybody, right? Like housemates, roommates, or whatever, but especially more when it is your husband. He lives his life, his personal life, completely different than I do. So a little backstory, I personally have always been extremely flexible wherever I move or wherever I live because I moved everywhere growing up. I realized that he's somebody that really likes to just stick it to one place and really make that place his home. So not wash the dishes just yet. You can just leave it there for a little while. It's cool. Nobody's gonna care. Leave the shoes there, whatever. But for me, it's different because I feel like I always have to feel considerate of the people around me because growing up, that's just the way I feel. Living together the first year, it's not gonna be sunshines and rainbows and unicorns, like I said. Who needs to wash dishes or who needs to do laundry? You shouldn't put your socks there or your clothes there.
Leave your lashes over there. You shouldn't just leave everything, your makeup done over there.
Exactly. There's things
that I'm ready with a bounce back.
A lot of things I complain about Eli, but he also has a lot of things that he complains about me. Both of us like, oh my gosh, we should do this. Who's gonna clean this day? Who's gonna clean that day? Who's gonna throw the garbage? Like, it seems so like not as big, but when you're living together, it can kind of like crawl up on you.
Another thing that we didn't expect, or at least I didn't expect, is it's easy to forget to date. We weren't living together before. This is new. Like living together, we can see each other every single day. Aside from work, like we see each other all the time. On the way home, we'd be like, oh, let's get something to eat. And then you get something to eat, you bring it home, you eat it. But you don't think about like, oh, let's go out and have a dinner. Before you're living together, you would go out on dates. Yeah. It's easy to forget to go on dates when you live together. And I just didn't realize that.
I'm so glad you realized that,
yeah,
Judy.
Yeah. Our last date was like McDonald's.
Fish fillet though, it was fish fillet.
Hey, kid is always like, hey, let's get something cheap like McDonald's. I'll have the fish fillet meal. Damn, it's like $12 menu.
Fish fillet mignon.
We always thought we were on dates, but technically we didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think dates meaning like making an effort to do something else outside of your home. So the second one for me is expect to be asked when y'all are gonna have babies.
Ooh.
I know this is big with Latin cultures and Filipino culture as well. Everybody, right after you get married, asks you, they just expect like automatically like you're gonna have babies. Definitely talk about it first when you guys will plan to have kids, because
they'll
one
be
person,
asking.
Yeah, because one person can be saying like, oh yeah, another 5 years, and the other person's like, oh, in 2 years. So you guys are like totally not in the same page.
And that has happened to us.
I'm like, oh yeah, in like 2-3 years. And you like,
I'm like,
yeah,
next year.
So definitely expect that people are gonna be asking that and have something prepared.
Yeah. For us, it was like, you may kiss the bride. And then my mom was there like, okay, me vas a dar un hijo? I'm like, hey, we just kissed the bride, bro. Isn't it a weird question, like when people ask like, oh, are you guys trying to have a kid? Because they're technically asking, are you getting it in?
Awkward.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Like I'm talking like family member, like, yeah, so are you guys trying? Are you, hey.
Nowadays, it's kind of not safe to be asking people when they're gonna have kids, because a lot of women are not able to have kids.
Yeah.
It's really important, especially in our generation now, because people wait, you know, a long time to have kids, and sometimes they're not able to have kids. Just not the question you should ask people. I think the people that should be asking that are like maybe close family, like
close
your
family.
parents.
So the third thing that I really didn't expect that was actually a really good thing, you kind of gain yourself a partner, a cheerleader, a supporter, an uplifter.
Who is he?
Because I'm trying to be real. When you're dealing with things or you have certain situations, sometimes you're going through it alone. It's a little bit harder. And even though you're with that person, you guys are not married, sometimes you feel like, you know, I don't want to put that burden on somebody, stuff that I'm feeling in emotions. But I feel like once you're married, you feel like you have someone who is gonna really balance you out. And when you're feeling low, they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be, you know, feeling high. Not like did, because the first year I realized like, oh, you know, like maybe I'm feeling not so hot that day. She's just uplifting and, she, you know, giving a lot of good, kind, positive words. When you marry someone, your partner, that partner becomes a part of your team. And what teammates do is they lift each other up. They impact each other. They're there where they're strong when others feel weak. And I really love that about this marriage.
Oh my gosh.
You know how I do. I'm trying to get that cookie.
Mine is expect to not be able to run away when you argue. I don't know if you've heard of the word like don't go to sleep angry. Like you guys can't go to sleep angry. I've never felt that more than when we first got married. Like the first year of our marriage was like we clashed, you know, a lot. So there was a lot of arguments, and before when we didn't live together, I'd be like, all right, peace out, you know, like I don't want to talk to you, I'm out, I'm driving back home, I need my space. Definitely I felt like our marriage pushed me to be like, you need to learn to let go, like to forgive, let go, and fix your problem. I feel like first year of marriage, expect that when you guys have arguments, you can't just run away. You guys are not boyfriend and girlfriend that you could just be like, call it quits. Remember,
you can't leave.
You can't leave.
Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
You can't just be like sleep somewhere else, you know what I mean? This is your home now. You guys are one and you need to fix it together, and you just cannot go to sleep angry.
Comment below if you've ever made your partner sleep on the couch. Have I ever slept on the couch?
Yeah, I've never.
I have slept on the couch by choice, because that's just where home is. You know,
he
I
loves
love the
to
couch.
sleep in the couch, and I'm just sometimes I wake up, I'm like, where
sometimes I argue just so I can sleep on the couch. I'm like, yeah, what you say? You'll talk like that? All right, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. Something I didn't expect is kind of related to her first one is living together. You expect so many things about what it's gonna be like living together with your spouse. Expecting walk around like in a lingerie. Oh, hey honey.
Come out,
I expected him to wake up and she'd be like the movies where you're like little silhouette of the body, like, hey, good morning. That ain't it. The hair's like, hey. You expect so many things about marriage, like what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be so happy all the time, so fun all the time, so exciting. I like to come home from work, take off my pants, throw them on the floor.
Takes off his pants immediately.
Okay.
Wow, it's still in the, like, he's still in the doormat.
My shirt, throw it on the floor. Crack open a Kool-Aid. In case you were to come home, you know how when someone's cheating, you walk in, like, you just see a pair of pants on the floor, then you see like an underwear on the floor, you're like, and then you'll see me with a bucket of ice cream just watching Netflix.
Unspoken expectations, that you should not have any expectations of each other as a husband and wife.
That was a good one.
So my fourth one is expect to know each other's finances, bills, expenses. I know a lot of couples or other married couples, they choose not to put their money together, but for us that's just not the case, because I feel like, you know, when you're married, you put each other's stuff together, you become one. So everything that you own, you know, become one as well. Yep. So expect that you guys are gonna have a little bit of disagreements here and there regarding finances. The moment that we got married, we put our money together and we had a joint account of our money. So now we pay bills together, we pay everything together under our name. Like, I still have my student loans, he has the student loans. Before we got married, we didn't put our money together. We didn't have any expenses of each other under each other's name except our car. But we bought our car when we got engaged already. Before then, I didn't know what he was spending on, and I don't know his bills, his debts, etc., etc. So those are things that I learned as we got married on our first year. Luckily, Eli gave me the full authority of doing the budgeting. On your first year of marriage, you guys need to figure out who's gonna budget.
Someone's got to do it though, for sure.
Yeah, someone has to do it, because I feel like it sets up as a foundation for your future together. Definitely helps to make sure that you guys have an understanding of who's gonna be budgeting, who's gonna be the team player. You don't really get to know that and really experience it until you guys are actually married, because then you have to put your money together.
I was always one of those guys, I'm the spender. I'm always one of those guys like,
oh yeah,
I don't spend high amount. I spend like reoccurring. I'm a reoccurring spender. Yeah. I might spend a little here, a little there, but it adds up, because you know, we're out with friends and my friends like, hey, I got this. I was like, okay, I got the next round. I got the next round. Sometimes I overspend and I never look at the account. Hey, boom, I'm gonna spend that. Boom, I'm gonna buy this. I ordered that.
Or you don't budget like a certain amount of how much you should spend, like weekly or like bi-weekly.
All right, last but not least for myself, the thing that I didn't expect. Actually, you know, this one I did expect. All the joy and laughter that being married would bring. Joy and laughter is a big thing for me, because I really thrive off of positivity. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know, I like to just joke around. I like to just have fun. A good positive energy to this relationship. You know, laughing together and having good times together. She's actually really funny. You wouldn't think. You'd think that I'm the funny one. I expected that in marriage, but I didn't expect it would be this awesome. You know, like this great. But lots of laughter, lots of fun times, adventures, and things like that. Hey!
Good one, good one. And my last one is expect to become really one together. What I really mean about that is that when you're not married, you're still so independent. I'm super independent before I got married. Like, I don't rely on him on anything. Like, I love to do things on my own, spend things on my own, make decisions on my own. Like, I never thought that being married, that you really have to make decisions together. That was really hard for me to grasp in the beginning, because I'm not used to that. I didn't expect that every decision and every life experience has to be talked to each other. We really became a family. And to me, I was like, oh my gosh, like it took me a while to realize like, oh my gosh, we're a family now. Like before I used to be like, we're married, but we got these people, that people, this people. We included everybody in our marriage.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
Like we can't include everybody together in our life decision. It has to be me and you. We really became one when we both realized that together. If you're hurting, I'm hurting. If you're thriving, I'm thriving. Like we're both in it together. Same page together and the same journey together, and we have to stick together to make sure that we finish the race together all the time.
Like that.
So that's something for you guys to expect, is that once you get married, you're not a single woman anymore, single man anymore, making decisions, running off, doing your own thing. Every step that you make in life, you have to talk together, and you're a team together. You have somebody that's gonna listen to you, that's going to remind you of things that you needed to be reminded of, and affirmations of things that you need to be affirmed on. It's good to have that partner to live life with you. Yeah, I told you.
Together.
I told you I was gonna save the best for last, you know.
By looking at my top 5, her top 5, who the more sensitive one is. All my sensitive fellows, please comment below. I don't know, I think I've gotten more sensitive since I got married though, for some reason. Kate is like, that's crazy, and I'm over here like
crying. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. 5 things to expect on your first year of marriage. You guys know we always like to shout out one person. If you don't mind, I like to actually shout out someone without you even knowing this time.
Something to expect in your marriage. You know, sometimes they just
unexpected. I take lead. Alpha male. The one that I like to actually shout out is actually Joe Newton.
Joe.
He prepared us for marriage, man. Like he prepared us the best that he could, and he actually set some good points aside from us, and he also has been a really helpful ear to listen to us whenever we do have some follow-ups or some guidance that we're seeking. He was our premarital counselor. He officiated our wedding. He's actually a good friend, and he's actually my mentor.
Shout out to Joe and Roxy.
And Roxy.
And the kids.
And honey. You're sweet just like some sugar, babe. And honey. You know my heart can never change.
We're so excited to be sharing more things with you guys in the next videos. We have so many things that we have planned. A lot of things in our content. Make sure you guys tune in.
Once again, I am DJ Thick. This is Mrs. Thick. Together we are the Thick